Hello and good morning. I'm here today to do the daily for Monday, July 19th, 2021. Hopefully you all get my notifications. Just waiting now for a few of you to come into the room. As I get started, I am going to pull some oracle cards for today. So today's oracle cards will give you a message and give me a message to let me know how you're feeling and what's going on with you right now. Thank you for coming into the room. Those of you who have just come in, please thank you and hit the like button. I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. Hello, Cranky. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Charisma. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Empress. Did you all get the notification, hopefully? Hi, Tiny. Hey, Catherine Miller. Hello. Hello, hello. All right, so we're going to get, all right, we got it here. Got a couple messages right here. All right. All right, let's see. It is 11:11. Yes, ma'am. 11:11. Lucky, lucky. If you've come in at 11:11, please hit the like button. Let's get some luck going all the way through. Let's keep that 11:11 positive for the day. Hello, Joanne, Erica, April, Brenda, GT Vios, Empress, Arvin, Kushbu, The Inspired, Bianca, Jay Hunter, hello, Rosa, Catherine Miller, Empress, Ava. We got Tiny and Brenda and Charisma and Cranky Boo and Miss Makeup Dream. All right. There you go, Whiskey. Good morning. Hey, Danielle. Oh, I'm glad. Danielle. Danielle, you're probably getting due for a reading, honey. Probably getting due for a reading. That's what I feel. I just feel like that. Hello, Tiger's Eye. Good morning. Good morning. So hopefully you all had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody's feeling well. Good morning, Brittany. I am going to announce the winner today of the free reading right after the daily. I missed you too. Hey, Mel. Yes, actually, it was a very good thing to do right now. You need to show them that you're not going to take the bullshit. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, Kate. You're mowing the lawn? Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you so much. Empress Ava. So the person that I chose was a person who commented on every single video that's been done for the last 8 to 10 days because there was 2 days when I was out with my shoulder. Yeah, we have a lot of rain coming here too. We've had it. A lot of storms. Ugh, not so good. Hi, Patty G. Nice to see you. Hey, Leo. Hey, Angel. Leo, Angel, go Whiskey. All right, we're batting 1,000 today. All we need is Michelle Diva to show up. Where is she? Maybe I'll speak her name up. Michelle Diva, Michelle Diva. Hey, Chrissy. Hi, sweetie. All right, y'all ready to get started? Thank you for hitting the like button. You guys, I love you for that. I just love you for that. Hi, Melissa. All right, Brittany. All right, you guys. So getting started. My arm, it's okay. I can put my hand up a little bit more now, so I'm getting better. Last night I took a chance. I had to keep sleeping on my left side. I'm a right side sleeper. I like to sleep on my right side. So for the last, I don't know how many days now, I've been having to sleep on my left side. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So last night I said, the hell with it. If it's going to get worse, then it's going to get worse. But I got to sleep on my right side. So I slept on my right side. I slept like a baby and got up at 6:30 this morning. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Hey, Sherry. Thank you, Empress. I love you too. So is everybody doing okay? You did too, Tiger's Eye? It's no fun. Hi, Misha. Good morning. All right, you guys. So you had the baby? Congratulations. How you feeling? Pretty good? You doing good, Brittany? All right. Thank you, Miss Makeup Dream. Thank you so much. You're going to be seeing a lot more of me, you guys. Every time I said that, I end up hurting myself, right? We ain't going to do that this time. I'm still looking for a car. Still waiting for them to pay off the old one. Because until they do that, I can't get a new car. Or another car. Or a used car. Or whatever. Yeah, you're welcome, Sherry. Yeah, congratulations on the baby. Good job, Brittany. Well, good morning, Marias. Good morning. All in God's timing is right. I'm patient. That's what happened with the dog. I wanted to get this dog. I wanted to get that dog. I wanted to go get a dog. I wanted a dog so bad. And then that perfect dog came for me. Although she messed up my arm. But I'm not mad at her. She's just trying to go and have fun. Another boy. I knew it was a boy. I knew it was a boy. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, wow. Definitely messages from the angels, Maisha. Definitely messages from the angels. Yeah, saying that you're on the right path. You have your good ideas and your creative ideas, so follow them. Don't just leave them as a thought. Make action happen. Hey, Joseph Clark, good morning. Oh my God, I was right. Karen has 3 sons, she said. Oh, yeah, Diana, good morning. Diana Marie, good morning. You're welcome, Aisha. You're doing good, hon. Stay with it. Oh, he's a Gemini. Perfect. All right, you guys. Thank you for hitting the like button again. Thank you so much. I love when you give me a thumbs up. I love when I go to my videos and see them and see all the thumbs up. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, that's good, Brittany. Okay. All right. I held you up long enough. So let me get started. So the cards that came out from the angel cards, the oracle cards, is in fact, the first card talks about it's up to you. Okay. This is the energy for the room. For those of you who have hit the like button, it's up to you. All right. That's exactly what this card is saying. Nobody else can make it or break it other than you. It may feel like other people have a lot of influence on things that you're doing, things that you're saying, things that you're wanting to do, things that you aspire to do, your dreams. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. You're the one who can make it or break it. Remember that. Other people can influence you. Some of you out there that have hit this like button, again, I'm doing a private reading right now for this room energy, which is pretty easy because it's only 64 of you, maybe 67 of you. But a lot of you are so focused or so busy on trying to get approval from somebody else, from the people that you're around, from that circle that you're in, whether that includes family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, whoever. A lot of you are struggling with your outside look so much to make such dramatic changes, whether it's the fake eyelashes, whether it's the microblading, no matter what it is. You're feeling like you can't fix what's on the inside. So what you can fix is the outside. So you're trying to make all these dramatic changes here because something in here still feels broken. Something in here still feels like it hurts. Something in here just makes you feel not accepted, not validated, maybe not wanted, or whatever the situation may be. For that part, for each one of you will be a little bit different on why you're so focused on, oh, I got to make sure that I look good. I got to make sure that I, dress like they do, or I fit in with that crowd, or my friends always wear this, so I'm going to have to wear that. And it's important to just be you. Remember, for your good friends, they love you because you're different. They love you because you do your own thing. They love you because you have your own style. You have your own way about you. You have your own personality. So it's not always great to just keep agreeing with everybody just to fit in or just to not create a little or stir a little shit up. Sometimes it's kind of fun to stir something up and be like, you know what? I do respect your opinion, and I'm not disagreeing with your opinion. However, my own opinion is a little bit different. I'd like to share it with you. And you say it and say why, but say, I don't expect you to agree with me. You don't have to. I like the fact that we have diversity here. I like the fact that you can wear what you want, do what you want, eat what you want, speak the way you want, hang with who you want, work the way you want, work where you want. And I don't judge you, and I don't want to be judged. So the whole thing is all about not wanting to be judged. Really important, okay? Really important. A lot of you are going to remember, like I said, it is up to you on the way that you can control how people treat you. So how do you do that? How do you control the way people treat you? By allowing, accepting, or putting up boundaries, stopping somebody in their tracks. The minute somebody starts to talk to you in a way that you don't like to be talked to, so you know what, excuse me for a minute, but I'm not really liking your vibes right now. I'm not really liking what you're saying to me right now, or the way you're talking to me is not okay. And there's nothing wrong with coming out and saying, the way you're talking to me, or the way you're treating me, or the way you're disrespecting me, it's not okay. So either we change this up or we just don't talk. It's that simple. You're not losing anything if this person chooses to walk away from you because they're not going to change the way they're talking to you or the way they're treating you. Then that person you don't need. They need to go make an adjustment somewhere and come back to you when they can talk right, when they can treat you with respect. Even if this has to do with family, very close friends, even coworkers, even a boss. A boss has a certain limit. And then if they cross the line, don't talk down. Don't let a boss, and if you are a boss, don't talk down to somebody, or don't allow somebody to talk down to you. You are there working and putting in your blood, sweat, and tears, trying to get that paycheck, doing what's expected of you. And it's okay if they want to say, you need to adjust this or you need to change this a little bit. That's fine. Absolutely. We'll do it. No problem. But nobody's going to talk down like that to you. No. No. Okay. Now, the next oracle card that came up was take action. Take action makes a lot of sense because when I said it's up to you on whether you succeed, whether you make it through something, whether you survive a situation, you have to take action. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Okay? Definitely when the universe is there, when you've manifested things and things are coming towards you, that's great, but you got to take action. You got to help it along a little bit. The universe isn't going to do all the work for you. Okay? It's not going to do all the work for you. You can also ask for help by your angels. You can definitely ask for help by your angels. Really important. Okay. The next card that comes up, a lot of you are wondering, well, when is this new job going to come? Well, when is this new partner going to come? Well, when is my ex going to return back to me? Well, when am I going to hear from them? Well, when do you see them telling me something? When do you see them texting me something? For a lot of you, It is in the very near future. For a lot of you that have questions, whatever your questions right now on the tip of your tongue is, that the answer is in the very near future. Okay? Very near future. No joke about it. For a lot of you, there's going to be a situation that you've been going through that you're like, oh, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't think I can deal with this any longer. So what happens? Situation will improve. Whether you do something about the situation or you don't. One way or the other, the universe will take care of a situation. For some of you, you're stuck in some place and you don't know why. And it's because you haven't given it. Maybe it's for yourself. Maybe it's for the other person. Again, thank you for giving me a thumbs up here. I greatly appreciate that. My channel appreciates that as well. Again, please remember to share me on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, anything that you have, please share. Now, forgiveness is definitely talking about not saying it's okay. Remember, it's not saying it's okay what somebody did to you. And it's not saying that now you have to go back and be buddy-buddy or now you have to go back with that person. That's not what it's saying. But understand that harboring resentment, harboring anger, pain, frustration, all the above will affect your body from head to toe and will cause different types of illnesses. I don't know if a lot of you even know that when you're emotional, when things upset you, when you're being very sensitive, your stomach will get kind of a bloaty feeling. It'll feel and look like it's puffed out for no reason. You may say, well, I haven't even really eaten for 3 days, and yet I still look like I didn't lose anything. It's not weight, so to speak. It is the air due to the way you breathe when you're feeling anxious and upset, which causes a bloat look and feeling. A lot of this, too, has to do with having your emotions, which are all in your stomach anyway. All of your emotions are in your stomach. So a lot of you, thank you, Maisha. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. A lot of you are definitely having issues, stomach issues, digestive issues, gas issues, constipation issues, diarrhea issues. All these issues are because of your emotions, things that you're not releasing, things that you're not letting go. A lot of you really need to work on your meditation, taking that time out, 10, 15 minutes a day. Just trying to start your day. Put the alarm on 15 minutes early when you first wake up. Zap on Abraham Hicks. Zap on something on YouTube that you can watch a video of. Watch one of my videos that talks about meditation and healing and things of that nature. Do whatever brings you to that point, wherever it leads you. To YouTube, whether it leads you to your own videotapes, to maybe music, whatever you want to use to get that meditation done, use it to start your day. But don't forget when you wake up, first and foremost, thank the universe that you got to wake up today. Thank the universe that even if you have problems to deal with today and things you need to dish out and things you need to take, thank the universe for it. Because you know what? You will get through things. You will learn to compromise, to agree, to disagree, whatever. You will also learn that whatever challenge is placed in front of you will not be too big for you to handle. It could be overwhelming at the moment, but once you're able to step back and break it down into different sections, then you weaken its power, and then you're able to handle one thing at a time. But before you know it, you resolve the whole issue. So good luck on that. Be patient, be kind. And remember, when you meet somebody today, all of you have hit the like button. When you meet somebody today, thank you, Renata. Understand that maybe somebody doesn't respond to you the way you'd like them to. Maybe somebody's not treating you the way you expect them to. Maybe somebody's just not as friendly. Maybe it's somebody in a store that waits on you. Maybe it's somebody at your doctor's office. Maybe it's somebody in your neighborhood. Maybe it's somebody in your family. But remember, you just don't know what somebody's going through or what they've been through or what their night entailed. For some of you, you might see somebody on the road when you're driving and somebody's just acting like they're drunk, but they're not drunk, but they're just so preoccupied. For some of you, again, You don't know what somebody's been through. You don't know what they're going through. And even if you talk to somebody, even at work, your coworkers, your boss, they may not tell you what's really happening in their life. But they may be so overwhelmed in that situation that it doesn't feel like they're giving you their all when they're one-on-one with you. It's okay. We all go through those moments. We all go through those days where we just want to run in the store and run out. Thank you, BB. Thank you for that. But, for a lot of you, we tend, and we're human, we tend to judge people really quick on our first impression of them. Oh, well, that person, she's not even looking at me. She's a snob. Oh, that person over there, well, she's so busy talking to this one and talking to that one, and she's not even paying attention to me. And you know what? There's a reason people are not put into your path for a mistake. Everybody that you run into today is because God wanted you to run into that person. Do you realize that just a smile, just saying, hi, how you doing, is enough to change somebody's mood around? For a lot of you, you're going to have somebody go past you today. Somebody who's contemplating suicide. Somebody who's contemplating giving up on everything. Somebody who feels like they lost everything, including their best friend. For some of you, all it took was that smile from you, that acknowledgement of good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how are you? Have a great day. Somebody holds the door open for you. Thank you so much. Try to grab the next one. Say, let me return the favor and hold the next one for them. So a lot of you, you know yourself that there's days where you wish somebody would have taken a moment to just say, how are you today? How are you really feeling? Really, how are you? Not just, how are you, and keep it moving. Because we all know those people that we think we know, or our neighbors or acquaintances. Oh, hey, Helen, how you doing? And they keep going. Well, why are you still walking? You asked me how I'm doing. I'm ready to tell you, and you're going up the street. For some of you, it might even be friends or family that you talk to on the phone, and you call them up, like, oh, hey, Helen, how you doing? Well, I'm just getting ready to go out and go shopping right now, and da 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 da, and you're like, you just asked me how I'm doing, and you're not even letting me tell you. You're not even letting me tell you. So how many times do we do that to people? How many times do we say, how you doing? But we don't stop for a minute to really see how they're doing. A lot of you have gone in stores and you've seen the homeless people standing outside, right? Same people hanging around every day or every night. You see the same people hanging out and hanging out. Did you ever think when you went in the store to grab a bottle of water or grab a coffee or hot tea, hot chocolate, bring it out and say, here, I thought you could use this today. And just something very simple, something that might only cost $1 or $2. And just make a change for somebody. If you have an extra couple bucks and you're going through a drive-through at McDonald's, even if you don't have enough that could pay that person's bill behind you, you could say, look, I have $3 here. Put this $3, please, toward that next person's bill, and let them know that I'm just sending some blessings that way. That's all you need to do. It's so nice to just do a little something for somebody, because I know there's plenty of days when we've all gone out there, including myself, and you would love somebody to just be nice. But did you ever go to walk in a door and somebody just, they're a few feet in front of you and they let that door slam, like almost in your face? You're like, gee, thanks. Right? So all we need to do is to just kind of love each other, not judge each other, not look at each other as having less than or more than. But the fact that we all breathe the same, I don't care what your color is. I don't care what your race is. I bleed the same way you do. I cry the same way you do. I hurt the same way you do. I love the same way I do. And you do, right? So we all feel the same things the same way. There is no race that's better. There is no race that's worse. There's good and bad people in every single race that God has created. In every single race. So just saying. Your last card that comes up for today is to let go. Let go talks about don't hold on to things that really don't belong to you. If a relationship doesn't work out, or it's not working out, or you keep feeling like you're battling something, or it keeps feeling like, you just can't agree on the same things. It just feels like in the beginning it was great because you were still getting to know each other, but now it's hit this plateau. Now things are staying the same. Now we don't even hardly talk. Now we just argue about everything. Now it's like we're taking advantage of one another. It's like we're not even valuing the time anymore. For some of you, you're so busy on your phones with the other person in the room on their phones that you're spending so much time together just on your phones. You're not really with each other. A lot of you are eating dinner at the dinner table with family, but still texting and looking at your messages. What's that saying? What does that do? How is that helping you to understand, to talk, to initiate, to concentrate? You can't focus on anything if you're doing your phone at the time. Take a minute and show somebody the respect of how much you care about what they're talking about or what they're saying by just putting your phone down for a few minutes, turning it just face down, putting it on silent for a minute, and just taking care of business. Some of you that are still doing a lot of texting and driving, I am going to caution you now. Although you think you got it under control, although you think you're only looking down for a second, believe me, certain messages make you look a little longer than what you think, and it's not going to end well. So if you're driving, put your phone on drive mode so that if anybody calls or texts you, it tells them I'm driving right now, that I'll respond to you as soon as I can. That's what it tells them. So don't allow texting and driving to become your destiny for the result of crashes, deaths, and severe injuries. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And I guarantee you there's nothing coming on that phone that is that important that you can do anything about or change any situation while you're driving anyway. You can't. If you feel you need to get a certain message or call when it comes through, find a way to pull over, pull off the exit, do whatever you got to do in order to address that situation. Now, I think you're going to be quite impressed with today's daily. I am going to start off again with a few predictions here. Prediction number one, that the situation through the world right now with what we know to be making people ill and sick, especially those who have not gotten vaccinated yet, it is a good idea to get vaccinated. It is a good idea if you haven't done it yet. There are 3 choices of vaccination, 3 brands to get. I personally took the Pfizer, personal choice, personal investigation, personal decision, but that's what I chose. That's the only one I would choose. But I'm just saying, it may not be for you. But I am saying, prediction-wise, we have a different variant around now. There will be another variant that comes as well. Schools may not be opening up the way we believe they will. They may be going back to full remote. Be careful. Not for every city, but for most. There's going to be some dramatic changes. There's also going to be some changes where gold is concerned. 10, 14, 18, 24 karat is going to be going in the upward way. There's also going to be some things changing where housing market is concerned. There will be more houses become available. A lot of you can't find certain places or feel like there's not enough opportunities to purchase homes, but there is going to be an increase of that as well. Also, I do feel like there are more low-income houses being built everywhere to help people. There's also more money coming, some type of stimulus, something coming to help people out that are in a lower vibration with children. For some of you, I want you to understand that not only in California, but also it feels like Texas, just saying. California is going to experience an earthquake like never before. prediction. Also, Texas is going to experience something again, having a situation or issue around water or electricity or together combination, something. Be careful. Be careful. There's also going to be more evacuations coming for some areas in California around the B, around the letter B. I don't know what that means. I don't know a lot of towns in California, but around the letter B, there's going to be a lot of evacuations coming up today, tomorrow, quickly. All right. For a lot of you, energy for the room again. Please hit the like button or the thumbs up if you've come in the room. I greatly appreciate your energy, your encouragement, and your support. For those of you, again, for today, July 19th, 2021, a lot of you are coming into a very spiritual journey here. A lot of you are starting to receive messages in ways that you never have before. A lot of you are also learning and getting more knowledge and guidance and are able to kind of ground yourself, learning how to get clarity, learning how to clear yourself from head to toe. A lot of you are working on your chakras, which is a really good thing. For some of you, messages are going to come in really fast through your intuition. Trust your gut feeling. You're even going to help friends to know whether to take something, not take it, sign something, not sign it, purchase it, not purchase it. You're going to be able to help friends and family members by your intuition, by trusting and believing what you feel. A lot of times in the past, you may not have trusted what you knew to be true, and you didn't go with it. Therefore, you got that wrong on the test, or therefore you didn't handle the situation right, or therefore you let somebody back in, or therefore you missed an opportunity. Don't let it happen. Don't let that happen again. Okay? Trust what you feel, not what other people are going to tell you that you feel. How the hell can other people, just saying, how can other people tell you what you're feeling? I can't tell you what you're feeling. I'm not in your body per se. I'm not doing a personal reading with you to be able to just focus on your one energy. I can't look right now and say, Karen A, you're feeling right now a little nauseous in your stomach. I can't do that unless I'm just only outlining her, only because of my gifts. But as far as to deal with everyone as one energy, because right now, here on my channel, 115, 120 of you are right here with me, and I can feel, if you think I can, I can. I can feel so many different energies. Here's an example. Some of you are really waiting for me to get to your sign because you want to know if I'm going to answer what it is that you're wanting to know about somebody. Some of you are here and hoping that there's going to be some kind of change right after this, that there's going to be a difference, that there's going to be an understanding to what's been confusing you for so long. For some of you, you may be waiting to get my Sticks message after this video. For some of you, there's a place where you'd rather not be, maybe in your mind or an actual physical place. So you're here with me right now. I appreciate that, and I love seeing you here. But what it is, or what is it that you're avoiding? For some of you, and you know who I'm talking to, you're either avoiding a certain person or a certain situation, or you're trying not to have to go out in another room where you're going to have to deal with somebody that's kind of like not on the same page as you right now. For some of you, it's about, you know what, I'm not ready to get something else started yet. I'm not ready to start working yet. I'm not ready to start doing these other things that I said I'm going to do today. I'd rather sit here right now. I'd just rather sit here right now and just talk to other people. But because some of you are just desperately trying not to have to deal or tolerate a certain situation. I don't know what that is for each one of you. But for some of you, and don't mind Buttons over there snoring away. But at least she's calm today. No energies around the house today. I did a good cleansing over the weekend. So Just know, for some of you, you're going to find out today. Another prediction. You're going to find out something that kind of makes you go like this. See that? So you can read my expression. Even if we talk another language. If I'm going like this, it means you don't understand something. It's like I hear you, but I'm not understanding something. So somebody, somewhere, is going to be saying something to you. Or they may be doing something and you're watching them do something. And you're shaking your head like, are you kidding me? Like, am I really seeing that? Let me look. A lot of you are going to feel like something's just not making sense. What they're doing, what they're saying, the actions they're making. For some of you, you may witness an accident today. You may be about 3-4 car lengths back, but there's some of you, and please comment below. Again, I don't wish bad on anyone. I don't see anybody seriously hurt. I see some injuries, but not seriously, not deadly injuries. I'm not seeing a fatal crash, but I am seeing an accident. It's not one you hear about. It's something that a few of you, maybe 5, are going to see. If you see it, please comment down below. Also, if my predictions, which they will, comes out, please remember to come back and comment down below. All right, now for some of you, you're going to have a face-to-face reality of a situation, an argument, a disagreement, a competitive conversation, something that might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And it might make you feel uncomfortable for a little bit. Something that's just not sitting the right way with you today. Some of you are definitely going to have a face-to-face reality. Something's going to be either said in front of you, done to you, spoken about you. Whatever this is, it will involve you one way or the other. And you're going to have to make a decision on whether you're going to respond or you'll wait. Wait. Watch. Let it unfold. Let it unfold naturally so that you can understand everything that's going around, all the energy and the thoughts that keep going around your head. Wait. A lot of you are going to be dying to say something. You're going to want to tell somebody off. You're going to want to speak out. You're going to call somebody an asshole. Don't do it. Don't do it today. Don't do it. Be patient and wait. Let them make an asshole out of themselves, okay? Because if you start chiming in and you start responding, or actually reacting is better. If you start reacting, meaning not thinking about what you say before you do it, then it's not going to work out good. It's not going to be in your best interest. And people are going to look at you like you're the nut, not the person who's acting like a nut. So remember, when somebody's acting really out of control, don't argue with them back out of control. That's what they're trying to get you to do. They're trying to bring you to their level down here. You maintain where you are and just be like, are you done? Are you done? Well, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me know when you're done. And just sit there with no kind of expression on your face whatsoever. Just like, no expression. No expression. And they will set themselves up. Trust me. Karma will be right there to cover your ass. You'll be fine. Just be patient. At the end of all of it, people who see this around you are going to feel bad for you. Like, oh my God, what was wrong with that person? Why were they talking to you like that? That's what you do. Next, for a lot of you, your communication with other people is going to get very strong. Okay? A lot of you are choosing to have faith in other creators, meaning other YouTubers, other readers, other people in your life, whatever the situation. But you're starting to open up doors more. Somebody may have said something that rang true to your ears, that drawed you in or drew you in. It attracted you. You're willing to listen. Maybe it's here, maybe it's another channel, wherever. Use caution and proceed. Understand it more. Get to know them more. Listen more. For a lot of you, this communication that's going to be increasing also could be with friends and family or with a boss, co-workers. For some of you, you may find out, or you may be trying to find out, about a new way of doing something, a new way of eating, a new healthier lifestyle, some changes, maybe including vitamins, minerals, earth things, organic things, plants, vegetables, fruits, all of the above. For some of you, you may be deciding right now, no more red meats. For some of you, you may be thinking about just doing a high protein, low carb type of diet with minimal fat. Some of you are doing a 16-8 IF, intermittent fasting. For some of you, you're researching or looking up your credit or credit scores, trying to see where it's at, wanting to know if the work you've been putting in is paying off. For some of you, after this past weekend, something kind of just clicked to you now. Something is making, thank you, Annette Williams, something is making some sense to you right now. Some of you have made some drastic changes due to ideas of something that got stimulated over this past weekend. Something that you decided, I don't want any more of it, or I don't want any more of them, or I don't want to deal with that anymore, or I'm not going back to that. Or you know what, I'm tired of feeling sluggish, or I'm tired of feeling so tired by the middle of the afternoon, I'm ready to take a nap. When I didn't even do that much in the morning. For a lot of you, this has got to be something that was an awakening, an epiphany type of moment for you over the weekend. Something made you realize that I'm done. Something made you say, I don't know why I waited this long. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I don't know what I was waiting for. I don't know how I thought something could turn out and change around when nobody's doing any changes, when nothing's changing, everything is staying the same. So you get stuck in that stinking thinking, which means when you were trying to fix something by yourself and the other person wasn't complying with you, you can't fix half a relationship. You can't have this side perfect and this side not good. It won't balance out. No matter how you flip it, it's not going to balance out because the other person's not putting the effort in. Somebody's got to meet you halfway. For some of you, you've been trying to get their attention. You've been trying to show them, look, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I'm about. This is how I feel about you. This is what I want for us. Keywords, what you want for the us part of you. Meaning for you, this is what you yourself wants out of this relationship. But did you take a minute to consider that their actions match what they want or what they don't want? If somebody wants to do something, they're going to do it. Right, Sherry? Some of you, yes, have been friends or in a relationship off and on with somebody or friends with somebody for so long. But now, you know what? It's not that they're such a bad person that you had to move on, but it's that life has changed you. Things that you've gone through have changed who you are. Things that you struggled to get over or to get through or to get past has definitely changed who you are. You are not the same person when you first met them. I promise you that. I guarantee you that. You are not nor can you ever go back to being who you were before you met them. For some of you, them is an old boss. For some of you, them is a coworker. For some of you, them is an old friend. For some of you, them is an old partner, is an old husband, an old wife, an old girlfriend, an old boyfriend. The truth is, every day, the universe is going to hand you something. It's going to hand you the circumference of a ball type of thing. It's going to be something that sometimes you can't materially, you can't just grab it. It may not be a physical item. Sometimes the universe is going to hand you a blessing that you can't touch, but you can definitely experience it. Maybe you can't even see it. Maybe you can't hear it, but you can experience it. For some of you, the universe may hand you a whole bunch of lessons. It may hand you a challenge, so to speak. The universe will also handle the areas where a solution is definitely within you. See, there is no problem that you do not have the solution to. Now, some of you try to dig deep in here to find out, well, if the solution's within me, why can't I think of it? Why don't I know it? Why can't I figure it out? Sometimes it's not something that you're going to figure out up here. It's something from here. It's something that you went through, and it's in your subconscious mind. We tend to put our lessons that are painful to the back burner, so to speak, in our subconscious mind because we don't want to deal with it anymore on the forefront. We're tired of looking at it. We're tired of hurting from it. We're tired of the regrets. We're tired of the wants and the needs and the aches and the pains. We're tired of waiting and waiting. So we move it and we put it on the back. Hi, Judy. For a lot of us, me included, we aren't always ready and willing to accept what the universe is handing us. Problems, no matter what they are, big or small. Delays, rejection. A lot of us, we deal really good with, oh, you're looking great. Oh, you did a good job. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're so appreciated. Oh, you're wonderful. But we don't like, you need to work on that. It's a little short. You didn't quite get it. You didn't really hit it on the nose. You need to do some more training. Let me just try to show you the way it should be done. We don't like that because to us, that means failure. To us, that means you did a bad job. It's not giving us this. Everyone works well with praise. Everyone will do better and try so much harder with praise, approval, suggestions, anything that's not pointing the finger, so to speak, anything that's not kind of putting that dunce cap on somebody's head, anything that's not making somebody feel stupid, anything that's not making somebody become defensive. So you want the best employees that you could ever have? Compliment them on what they do right. Then later, you can slowly suggest things to change in certain areas or try something different. Let's just try something different for a change today. You know, I thought about this. I'm going to have everybody just try something different. That's not saying what they did was wrong. It's not saying the way they did it was wrong. But it's saying, you know what, we're just going to try something for the heck of it. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't, we'll go back to what we were doing. But the point is, if you have somebody working for you and you're saying, you know, you're doing such a great job. I could say, Sharon Margaret Stewart, you're doing an amazing job. You have really lit this room up. You have made things shine like crazy. Your feedback, your comments, they're all amazing. And I appreciate all of them. And when I say that, you're going to give me more. And you're going to give me more. So if you want more from somebody in your relationship, with that partner who you kind of get off balance a lot with, that partner who you're wanting to come closer to you, and you're wanting them to pay more attention to you. I'm not saying to feed their ego so it's so big that they can't fit their head through the door. But what I am saying is saying that, you know what, if you're out with them, or you went somewhere with them, or they came over to visit, and they go to leave, and you say, you know what, I really enjoyed you taking the time out to come and see me. I really enjoyed you making time in your busy day to, come and share some of that with me. But no matter what it is, it's so important to give gratitude to the universe. Thank you, universe. I know yesterday was difficult. I know I had problems to deal with all day. I know I cried half of the night. I know I was sad about a lot of things, but today I realized that there were growing pains, and growing pains hurt. Growing pains make you cry. Growing pains are learning lessons, and it's hard to get to the next level because it deals with your emotions. But every single time that you grow and that you shed some tears, you're clearing and cleansing some things out, some emotions out of here that was just building up so much that you had to cry to get that release. Maybe not everybody cries, that's okay. But you had to do something to get rid of that buildup. But remember, when things aren't going good for you, when you want things to get better, appreciate and compliment what's around you, no matter what. Even if you have somebody who's not doing such a great job. But I know you're trying, and that I appreciate. And I know that you can do better. And as you keep getting acclimated to this situation, to this routine, to these protocols, I know you're gonna just do great. So don't put so much pressure on yourself, because a lot of times we are our own worst enemy, putting so much pressure. So, last but not least, a lot of you are going to start coming into or coming up with ideas to create new traditions in your family. I think we're going to start doing this on the holidays. I think we're going to start doing this on Easter, or we're going to start doing this on Halloween. We're going to start doing this for Christmas. You're going to come up with something new. You're going to find a way. Here's an example. So as a kid, we always made cookies and put milk out and a carrot for the reindeer for Santa Claus that we believe here in the United States. Over in New Jersey, I am. And this is what my parents would have me do growing up as a child. We'd bake cookies, we'd peel the carrots, and they'd be sitting on the table for Rudolph and Dancer and Prancer and Donner and Blitzen and all of them. And we'd have cookies and milk for Santa. As we did this, things began to excite in a child's mind, in my mind. Couldn't wait to go to bed. Couldn't wait to lay there and look at the clock and know when it gets close to midnight, that's probably when Santa's going to show up and put presents under my tree. Even if it was just one present. I can remember being young and wanting my own Indian Cherokee or Mohawk Indian doll. I remember wanting this doll so bad because I remember as a child having a great-grandmother who was a Indian squaw from the Mohawk tribe. I can remember her wearing a feather. I can remember the way that she would cook outside on the fire. I can remember so many things. So I wanted to have that doll. And then when I was little, I had straight black hair, very pink skin, dark brown eyes, and wanting to look like her, wearing that band around my head all the time, even as a teenager, and it had a feather hanging from it, and I loved it. Long story short, nowadays, my grandson showed me that there's a key, a really long key. And if I had it right here, I would show it to you. But there's a really long key that the kids, they hang on the Christmas tree so that when Santa goes to leave after coming down the fireplace, you can have the key to unlock the door to get out. Funny, not to get in, but to get out. And I didn't know about this key. For some people, they hang the key outside the front door so that Santa can get in through that way for the people that didn't have any chimneys in their house. So I thought that was really cute. So there's so many, oh wow, Adri, that's pretty. So for so many of you, you have your own traditions that you do on different holidays, and you do in different ways than other people. I hope that one day we can have a video here live for other people to see so that we can share some of our ideas, our creative ideas, and some of our history for each of our families, you, me, and anybody here, so we could talk about different things that you do. I think it would be quite amazing to be able to, thank you, Amanda Miller, welcome. I think it would be quite amazing to be able to do so many different things that each other does. But yet, it's not like we're worlds apart, but we may be states apart. We may be apart by a big thing of water, a big amount of water. But guess what? At the same time, I'm still your sister. You're still my brother. No matter what happens. So you're going to find here on H&G that I am different than most. I respond, react, and create my channel different than most. I'm not up here as a robot to say, you are Virgo, today is going to... I don't do that. I don't have a slot here for a quarter to put in to get a horoscope to come spit out. I was born as a third generational psychic medium. I can feel the energies from your loved ones on the other side. I can hear messages, not exact. I'm not perfect, not exact, but enough to tell you and to get confidence in you to know that what I say makes sense or clicks or confirms that I am speaking to your loved one. I am going to get started now with each sign for the daily. This is one of the longest dailies that I've ever done. But let's get started. I am going to start off with the sign of Gemini. So we're going to do air signs, fire signs, water signs, earth signs. Moderators, please come forward. Please help me out. Please keep me up to what I need to be up to. We are going to start, please, with the sign of Gemini. Thank you, Angel Wings. Please, it will be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then it will be Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, moderators, I really need your help on this. So keep me so that I can keep looking at the screen and see where I'm at next. Because once I start channeling like I am today I'm in a very high psychic mode today. So once I start channeling today, I may lose track of where I am and need to look over and get your help. Only because I'm in here, not so much on here. Okay? Geminis. What's going on, Geminis? What is going on for the sign of Geminis? Sun, moon, and rising. Please check your sun, moon, and rising signs at this point. Please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. I so much appreciate that. I love your support and your energy. Thank you all for coming into H&G Spirit Messages. And I look forward to bringing some new things to this channel as well. Gemini, your card for today is the Tower moment. Gemini, don't panic over this Tower moment. Don't look at this Tower moment like, oh no. Oh no. No, don't say that. Nope, say, oh yes. Why do I tell you that? Saying, oh yes, to the Tower moment. Because guess what? When you couldn't get any help to get something to work, when things didn't start to change, dramatically change, and go better for you. When whatever situation you were dealing with, Geminis, no matter what it was, good or bad, you couldn't make the change happen, could you? No, you couldn't do it by yourself. There's been so many different techniques, different styles, different ways that you tried to make a change. Nothing has happened. You've gotten no response. Nothing has improved at this point, Geminis. But guess what? Now it will. This card tells me that now things are going to improve. Things are going to change. Why? Because the universe is going to make it change. Because the universe said, you know what? My Geminis are struggling so hard to get something to work out. My Geminis don't know which way to go. My Geminis are exhausted and overwhelmed trying to make something work, trying to make that piece of the puzzle fit, but it's not working. So we're going to help you. So the angels, the universe, your higher power, God, whoever you believe in, is coming through in this kind of way. That's going to be really fast. It's going to happen quick. It's going to be an instantaneous feeling of, wow, I'm relieved. All this burden on your shoulders is going to be off. Okay? Geminis, definitely changes coming now. Whatever's been going on, whatever you're just sitting back going, I don't know what else to do. I just don't know what else to do. You don't have to do anything. Watch. Sit back and watch. Mark me or mock me if I'm wrong. Mock me if I'm wrong. Changes are coming really fast and for the better. This Tower card is saying maybe it's unwanted change. Maybe it's changes you're not ready to make. Oh, well, sometimes you got to shit or get off the pot. And I'm telling you right now, you got to get off the pot because Tower moment's going to wipe you out here. And it's going to clean everything up. And you're going to have a way to start something fresh. You're going to have a way to rebuild something that you've wanted to get better, but you were trying to make it better from where it was. Couldn't do that. You need to let everything that was bad go of it. Start over. Remember when we talked about today with our oracle cards, remember we talked about forgiveness. So you got to put that and apply that in here. And then guess what? You're on your way. You're on your way, Gemini. Libra. All right, Libra. So Libra, you kind of have the Temperance card today. So Libra, with Temperance, trusting your intuition, believing in what you know to be true, following your heart with something. Sometimes you allow your mind to overthink, Libras. You're an overthinker. You're always trying to overanalyze something. Sometimes that burns itself out. So Libras, be really careful today. Listen, just trust your gut and go with it. Don't go with the second answer. Don't go with the third answer. Go with that first thought. Don't retract on it. Okay? Also, you're willing to share something with someone. You're willing to share some information. You're willing to share some of your food. You might have some company coming over. You're willing to share some of your knowledge. But either way, something that you have within you, you're willing to share with somebody else. And the good news is somebody else is willing to share back. So it's not going to be a one-sided situation for Libras today. Nope. Whatever you go out, whoever you encounter, whatever goes on with you, whatever you give out is coming back to you. You give out bullshit, you're getting bullshit back. You give out love, you're getting love back. You give out comments or compliments, you're getting that back. So Libra, what you give is what you receive for today. Aquarius, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So Aquarians, with the Eight of Pentacles, guess what? You've been working your ass off. You've been putting the work in. You've been trying really hard to get something done and accomplished. You've been trying to complete something. Something's been on the agenda or something has been on your mind, something you've definitely wanted to either get done with or you want to see the results of something. You are definitely waiting to see the results of something right now. I can honestly say, Aquarius, you guys are going to smile today at the end of the day. You're going to feel like, oh my God, it's only Monday and I got this much done. It's only Monday. And I'm, you know what? I'm going to breeze right through this. So you're going to find some relief today. Gemini, you're going to see too in relationships and in love and where you're talking and meeting up. You're also going to find out that everything that you've put in, what you thought was looked over, what you thought somebody didn't pay attention, what you thought you didn't get credit for, guess what? Somebody's going to sit back and finally realize like, wow, Michael did all that. Sharon did all that. Katie did all that. You mean to tell me that Lucy was able to get that done? Just today? Oh, and Mary was over there doing something with Steve? Oh, and Jamal was over there? Oh, how about that? So all these people are going to start getting recognized, right, Kathy? Right, Lisa? So there's going to be things that are noticed that you've done. So you're worried before about somebody not seeing that you're really coming in on time and that you're not even taking advantage of your breaks. You're 15 minutes and you're back. And you're taking your lunch break and you're back. And you're back and you're working and you're really earning the money that you're making because you're putting everything into that. A lot of you felt maybe with the last manager or the last boss, they didn't give a shit. They didn't care. They weren't paying attention. You were sweating to death. You worked so hard. You were so tired when you went home. You couldn't even do anything else. You were so tired. And nobody said thank you. Nobody said good job. But now you're going to see the difference coming up. So now it's working for you. It's working for you. All right, that's Aquarius. Aries. Aries. So, okay. Aries. Aries, you have the Three of Cups. All right, Aries. Finally, a celebration is in order here. Finally, there's going to be a way that you're going to have an agreement. You're going to come to an agreement. You're going to come to a whole understanding of something. There's also a blessing coming through. There's a celebration showing up. There is an invite to a party. There is something coming up that somebody is making plans for that you're going to be attending or invited to. There's also perhaps a wedding for some of you that you're going to hear about. For some of you, this is hopefully you getting things ready maybe for your union to take place. For a lot of you, this is an old partner wanting to come back and discuss something with you. And this is you trying to talk with your friends about, well, what do I say? Well, what exactly should I do? Well, how should I handle this? Should I sleep with them right away when they come back? Or should I just, play hard to get? And this is what I hear you saying. Not me. This is what I hear you saying. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. There is definitely a happy event, a happy occasion. There is a completion of something. There is an answer or solution found to a situation that you've been wanting to know the answer to. So, sounds good, Aries. Leo. Leo, you have the World card. So the good thing about the World card is whatever negative cycle you might have been in is coming to an end. It's done. You've been through the worst of it. You survived it. And now, Leo, you can move forward. Now, Leo, you're taking all the stuff that was negative and you're using that as a stepping stone and you'll be able to be on top of it now. Before it was pushing you down, pushing you down, pushing you down. Now it's under here. It's your leverage. See, this experience that you went through, Leo, is now your leverage. It's taught you something. You learned the lessons that needed to be learned and you're able to just keep moving up and up and up. And that's where you're going to be at the top of the mountain. So no longer are Leos going to be able to be walked on, taken advantage of, cheated on, lied to. Nope. Leo, today's day starts about an end of something and a chance to begin something, your ideas, your creative ways, brand new. So that's for you, Leo. Sagittarius, you have the Knight of Wands. So Sagittarius, for you today, new growth, new opportunity, a lot of ideas coming in, a way to start something. Somebody's blogging, somebody's creating posts, somebody's creating videos. Somebody is definitely leaping into something or going to try something out of the blue to see if it works. Somebody wants to try a new style, a new way about something. For some of you, this is about showing off for somebody. Maybe you're going past somebody today, or you're going to be in the area where somebody's at today, or you're working around someone today that you passed by in the office, in the warehouse, in the factory, wherever you are. And you're wanting to show somebody, look, this is what I'm wearing. This is how cute I look. Oh, look at me. I want you to watch me walk. I'm going to shake my butt. Whatever's going on, you're trying to get somebody's attention. You're trying to get somebody's attention. You want them to notice you. You want them to see you. You want them to see what they're missing. For some of you looking or walking past your ex, you want them to see what they're missing. You want them to remember what they had. So this is pretty exciting for you guys. Definitely wanting somebody to pay attention to what you're doing, what you're wearing, the way you're walking, the way you're talking, the way you're doing something. definitely showing up. Now we are on the sign of Pisces. No, Cancer. Sorry. We're now on Cancer. Cancer, your card for today, and I was just told to turn the deck over, so I'm going to start from the bottom of the deck because when I was just doing the fire signs, I shuffled and got from the top. I got pushed to just turn this over and start from the bottom. So Cancer, you have the Hangman. You have the Hangman, and this is talking about you're not leaving. Nope. You're not quitting. You're not giving up. You're not walking away. You're going to wait to see what happens. For some of you, there could be something going on, something dramatic or some drama. And you're like, no, I'm just going to stand here and watch. I'm going to hear what they say. I'm going to see what they're doing. I might even videotape this. For a lot of you, it's about trying to get undercover or see under the covers. Or for some of you, trying to see what somebody's trying to hide. It's like, you know what? I'm watching. I'm not going to turn my eyes. I'm not going to close my eyes. Nope. I'm watching. For a lot of you, this is also somebody who's around you. Ooh. This is somebody who's around you, who's wanting to see who you're hanging out with, who's coming in and out of your house, who is that in your car, who's over there, why are the lights still on, who's home. Somebody's even looking up in a window, maybe curtains that they can see through, maybe the shades are up, maybe something's not drawn down. Somebody's definitely either driving by and looking and then riding by again because they didn't get a good enough look the first time because the car came behind them and made them have to go faster. So it's like, damn it, gotta go around again. And they came back, looking again. This is definitely some energy that you can't let go of, Cancer. And mark my words, look out your window, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, 10 p.m. Look outside. Tell me if you happen to see somebody going by. For some of you, as you're going to work, as you're pulling up to work, wherever you normally park, some of you it's by a tree. Some of you it might be in a parking lot and still by a tree. Something about a tree. So wherever you see, you're going to see this person coming. Like, wasn't that so-and-so? I thought so. Some of you are going to see it's either right when you're going into work or right when you're coming out of work. Don't be surprised. Remember I said it. Comment down below. Okay? And again, thank you for hitting that thumbs up like button on this video. I appreciate that. It makes me want to do more. Makes me want to do more. Remember that. Okay. Pisces. You have the 8 of Swords. So Pisces, you know what? You have put yourself in this mental prison. You have allowed yourself to feel trapped in a situation. You are the one who is choosing to feel the emotions of being knocked down, destroyed, alone, abandoned, deserted, rejected. You're choosing to feel those feelings. You're allowing somebody who did not give a shit about your feelings or your emotions, somebody who turned their back on you, somebody who just left you out in the cold kind of thing. You're still allowing them to control you by allowing your emotions or feelings to feel sabotaged, to feel lost, to feel let go, to feel no justice here. You're giving them more control than they deserve. They did not pay rent up in here to take that space up that you're giving them. For some of you, you're so consumed with what was done to you that you're not being able to see what's still there for you, what's still left for you, what you can do about this. So for those of you who can find the energy, find the way to move your arms out because it is not wrapped that tight against you. Your mind was temporarily, I'm going to say, disabled. Your mind got temporarily disabled in a certain situation because somebody chose to be an ass. Somebody chose to be a manipulator. Somebody chose to be a two-timer. Somebody chose to be a narcissistic, no good, you know what. Don't make me curse. But to tell you the truth, it's not your fault that you love them. It's not your fault that you caught feelings for them. It doesn't mean that you deserve to get punished because they weren't ready for something that you were ready for. It doesn't mean that you have to punish yourself because of stuff that they did or the things that they did to you. It doesn't mean you deserve that. It means that they were wrong to do it. So hold on tight, pull up your big girl panties or your big boy jockey shorts, and let's go. Let's get something done, because there's new changes coming. There are definitely new changes coming, and there's things here that are going to work out for you in ways that you never believed. I tell you no lie. There are things that are going to work out for you, things you didn't even think about, couldn't even have planned if you tried, that are going to work out for you. Watch and see. Comment down below within the next 3 to 4 days. Comment down below. Don't lose this video. Next, we are on Scorpio. Am I correct? Moderators, am I on Scorpio? Scorpio, 5 of Pentacles. Thank you, Angel. 5 of Pentacles. Thank you, Sharon Morgan Stewart. So with the 5 of Pentacles, we all know what that card is. 5 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you think you don't belong in that place. You think they kicked you out of that place. You don't realize that you can go in. You don't have to be on the outside looking in. For some of you, not feeling like you fit in a certain situation. For some of you, feeling like somebody made you feel less than. With this 5 of Pentacles, there's an opportunity here for you to get your prayers, your wishes, and your dreams to come true. With this card, and again, I don't read tarot traditionally like everyone else, but with this card, it's like you're going to find your way, or you're starting to find your way. You're finally figuring it out. It's like, you know what? You have been off track or lost or confused or in doubt or just kind of stuck for so long now. It's like, Helen, I'm watching your videos all the time, and you keep saying this and you keep saying that, but I'm not seeing that in my life. I'm not seeing things change. I'm not seeing things happen. I'm still stuck where I'm at. No more. You're finding your way. You're finally finding your way. Things are going to improve immensely. Listen, as you believe, everything's always working out for me. As you believe, I know I could do this. As you believe that you do have somebody with you, you're not alone. You see, you're not alone. Of course, you're being slowed down a little bit. This other person has got some crutches. They're trying to get through this bad weather. Both of your feet are freezing. It's cold out there. It's like, wow, I'm feeling kind of numb about this whole situation. I'm trying to hang with the same group of people, but they're not really helping me to find what I need to find. They're not really leading me in the direction I want to go in. And the other person is around you saying, well, I keep following you. You keep taking us in circles. You keep coming back to the same thing. So for some of you in your relationship, you keep doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. You keep coming back to the same spot. Keep coming back to the same problem. You keep breaking up for the same reason. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over and over and expecting a different outcome. If I pick up these cards like this, and then I put them down, and then I pick them up, I'm going to just keep doing the same thing over and over, and I'm going to keep getting the same outcome. So I have to change something. You have to change something. Remember, in the very beginning, when we talked about taking action, remember we said we had to take action and things were going to improve. Do you remember when we had that in the very beginning? These cards will continue to make sense to you all day. These cards are not a joke. These cards are serious from your angels. You must take actions to make things change. You must. If you don't shake something up, which is why the Tower moment comes in. It's got to shake you up. It's got to wake you and say, I told you to get this. You'll get it. The Tower moment kind of makes us uncomfortable, but it makes us open our eyes. It makes us see things much clearer. So far we have done air, fire, water. We are on earth signs now. Earth signs now. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn, your card for today is the Nine of Pentacles. So Capricorn, somebody's going to tell you a secret. Somebody's going to tell you something, either a family secret, something you didn't know about, something you should know about, something you've been wanting to know about, something you've been curious about, or you're going to hear a rumor. A rumor. So what do I mean by rumor? Is it the truth? Not even half of it. But you're going to hear rumors. You're going to hear cheap talk. You're going to hear bullshit walks coming your way. You're going to find out who the troublemakers are and who the people are just trying to stay neutral. So the ones who are telling you so much story to this and that, this one said this, they were doing that. I saw her go over his house. I saw him go pick her up. Those people that are doing that talking, they're the troublemakers. They're the people you don't want to bother with. They're not your friends. They're trying to act like they're friends because they want to tell you all this, like they're trying to help you out, like they think you should know. They're stirring the pot. They're stirring shit. They're going to make it worse, and they're going to make your partner go like this. Where'd it go? We were talking. We were texting. What happened? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So stay away from them people. Stay away from them people. Today, avoid people that want to get into your business. Avoid people that are too nosy for their own good. Avoid people that got their own issues, yet they're worried about yours. Stay away from them people. They can't fix their shit, but they're going to come in to help you fix yours. Oh, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Taurus. Taurus. What's going on today with Taurus? Taurus, I'm told to shuffle and shuffle for you. Come on, Taurus. 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 Come on. Come on. Taurus. 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 All right, Taurus. Taurus, listen, you got the devil card. Who the hell are you hanging around, Taurus? Who are you hanging around that's doing too much drinking? Somebody might be drugging. Somebody's got some kind of addiction or obsession. What are you doing? Somebody who can't make up their mind. Somebody has too many options. Somebody who is dipping in a couple different honey jars. I said a couple different honey jars. Now listen. Listen here. If you're with somebody and you know, listen, remember I told you about trusting your intuition today, remember? If you're with somebody and you just got a gut feeling, maybe you can't prove it on paper. Maybe somebody didn't write it down. Maybe you didn't see a video of it, but you just know because you know how that person acts. You know what they do. You just know. Well, guess what? If you know that somebody's doing that, don't you let them back in your life. Don't you let them have the pleasure of being around you. Don't do something for them. Shut that door. Shut that door so they got to bang. Hello? You home? Can I come in? No. Shut the door. Lock it. Turn the lights out. Go in the back room so they can't see you. Yeah. Or just sit there with your TV on and the blinds closed so they can't tell you're in there. Don't give somebody the time of day. Taurus, you deserve better than that. Didn't you put up with this shit for a while? Didn't they make the same promise to you a few times already? And yet they keep doing the same shit? And yet you keep wanting to take them back? Because you're not having enough confidence in yourself to know that there's better for you. You're just not wanting to wait for it. Just like, well, I invested all this time here. And I want to be with them because I've been with them for 2 years now or more. Is that a reason to stay? Is that a reason to keep them? No, don't do it. Listen, people are going to do what they want to do. And somebody's actions, whatever they're doing right now, if you want to ask me a question right now, if you say, Helen, do they want to be with me right now? Do they really love me? Do they really care about me? Are they cheating on me? You yourself, stop. We all have this gift. Stop for a second and just say to yourself, do they act like they love me? Well, They didn't introduce me to their family. I don't really know who their friends are. They don't really take me out anywhere. They just come over here and hang out. That's it. What action is that showing you? Does that show you pride and proudful? Does that show that they want you to meet so many people because they want to show you how much they love you and they want to show other people how much they love you? Are they showing you the actions? Are they acting like they're in love with you? Because let me tell you, when somebody's in love with you, they're not going to want nobody to take you. They're not going to want you to have too much time by yourself. They're going to make sure that everybody knows, co-workers, friends, family, whoever, neighbors, hell, the mailman. They're going to make sure everybody knows that you're with them. They're going to make sure that everybody knows how much they love you. They're not going to hide, not going to duck down, not going to sit real low in the car when you're riding around. No, they're going to sit up proud and prideful. They're going to want to show everybody. They're going to want to be in restaurants, all these different public places. They're going to want to be with you to show you what your value is. They want to show everybody that you're theirs or they're yours. For some of you, you're good enough when you're home. You're good enough when you're spending the money. You're good enough when you're in bed with them. You're good enough when it's good for them, when the timing's good for them, when it's right for them. You're good enough. But when they got something better to do, then all of a sudden, it's like, Helen who? Mary who? Michael who? Like, I ain't answering that phone call. I'm not responding to that text right now. I'm busy. I'm having fun over here. And you're right, Tim. It takes a long freaking time to get out of the damage that caused you. That it put that feeling on you, like not good enough. Like, and you ask yourself, well, I did everything I could. I loved them as much as I could. I expressed myself to them as much as I could, but it never felt like it was enough. I had to do all this work, and other people, strangers, could just come right on and come by and just say hello, and all of a sudden they got all the attention. And yet they didn't do everything I did. I let them use my car. I let them live at my house. I took care of the bills. I didn't ask them for nothing. I made them dinner. So don't be that person. Taurus, don't be that person. Because it does take a long time to heal. You have to work on self-improvement now. You have to work on loving you again. You have to work on knowing the difference that the way they treated you was wrong and you didn't deserve that. You are a good person. You are worthy of love and you deserve to be in a loving relationship. And don't make the next person carry the baggage for the person that screwed you up. Don't make the next person have to pay the price. You're going to have to find a way to take that risk and trust the next person. You're just going to have to. Or you're going to be sad and alone because you're so afraid to move on. Okay, Taurus? Virgo. Virgo. I love it, Tim. Good job. Good job. Really good job. You know, it's a shame, but we watch people die every day. We watch people die by the same choices and decisions that we've made and wonder why we didn't die and they did. Sometimes we're so busy judging other people or pointing the finger at people when we have 4 more fingers plus our thumb pointing back at us, or 3 fingers. I mean, that ain't right. Yeah, 3 fingers and a thumb pointing back at us. Because we're not perfect either. No way, shape, or form are we able to judge another human being. We're really not. You're not in a place to do that. For those of you struggling with addiction, keep fighting. You're worth it. Alcohol, drugs, whatever, sex, porn, whatever you're struggling with, there's a way to free yourself from it. You know the things to do and the things not to do. You know that 10 will get you 20. You know that trying to beat the system, so to speak, or trying to get away with something, so to speak, will end up costing you your life, one way or another. Karma will not lose track of you. Karma has its own GPS, and it will find you. So keep doing wrong to other people, and it happens. And it happens. A lot of you have been very lucky. A lot of you have survived overdoses. A lot of you have survived jail, prison, etc. This time. But next time, you might not be so lucky. Next time, you might not get another chance to fix it. Last but not least, Virgo. So Virgo, you want people to hear you. You want people to listen to what you've got to say. For some of you, you're just dying to prove yourself, to show somebody that you're telling the truth. You're wanting somebody to see that you're the right choice. Maybe somebody walked away from you for another partner. Maybe somebody decided that they thought they could do better, that the grass was greener on the other side. Maybe somebody thought that they could get away with something. You want to tell somebody the truth about a situation, Virgo. Something's been on your mind for a while. Something has been nudging you and pushing you and pushing you and trying to get you to confess, or something's been trying to get you to profess your love, your reasons for not giving up, your reasons for not letting go, your reasons that you feel that somebody should choose you. Virgo, you're either going to be around a crowd of people, or you're going to want to express yourself to a lot of people, or you feel that you need to tell somebody that, you know what, I'm not the reason we broke up. It's what they did. They made the choice. They made the decision. They chose to go in another direction. Good job, Tim. There is definitely beauty. There is a silver line in every cloud. I promise you. In every situation, there is. So for all you Virgos out there, sun, moon, and rising, and for each sign that I've done, watch your sun, moon, and rising. Listen to it again. Because sometimes when you're on here with me, you might not be thinking about certain things. You might not be in a certain place in your mind. Watch it again. Watch it again. But Virgo, you're going to be around people, family, friends, somebody, coworkers. It might be with a boss. It might be with a manager, supervisor. You want to tell somebody, listen, I did what you asked me to do. I put that stuff over there where you told me to put it. I labeled it. I marked it. I put a date on it. I put the expiration date. I did what you told me to do. For some of you, it's about being willing to take on overtime. For some of you, it's about willing to put in the work. For some of you, it's about understanding that things are difficult right now in your situation that you're going through, Virgos. But knowing that there is going to be some relief coming, one way or the other. Virgos, relief is coming. If it's your home and you've been devastated and you've been wiped out by water or floods or power's been out or something's going on around the home environment, relief is coming, one way or the other. For those of you Virgos who are dealing with situations, past partners, things that you are upset about or livid about, you can't change the past. But you can, as a whole person, as a person of God even, to say, you know what, I forgive that person. They were sick when they did that to me. They were on drugs, drinking. They were toxic to themselves at that time. So of course they were toxic to me. For a lot of you, again, you are not the judge or jury, neither am I. It is time to forgive people and let something go so that people can move forward. If you need to get your divorces, then get them. If you need to get separated and then get divorced, then do it. If you think you can work together and you want to go to counseling and you want to work this out because you're both willing to put the work in, then do it. But don't stay with something that nobody wants to make work. Don't let go of something that nobody wants to lose. Your choice, Virgo. Sun, moon, and rising. So that is the daily for today. That is the energy also from the oracle cards as well. Also, I did give you some predictions in the beginning of this video. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you comment on them. And I really don't hope they all come true, but I do hope that it is proven that as what I predicted does come out. My grandmother and I thank you for coming and joining on H&G Spirit Messages. Thank you again for giving a thumbs up to us. Please share us on all of your social media. Okay, I appreciate all of you, and I'll be coming back soon. Those of you who are interested in doing the sticks, if you're interested in sticks, it is $33.33, $33.33 for 3 sticks. Or you can have one angel, this island wellness, the angel messages that come through here. We all know how detailed they are. I know you've watched the videos with these before. You can have one of these cards and get a message that way for $33.33. No questions asked. Or you can get the 3 sticks, which you all know that my 3 sticks are in fact very informative and very, very much guidance. So whichever one you choose for $33.33, either 1 card or 3 sticks, your choice. I will call your name upon your payment. When we come online, it will go in the order in which payment was received. I will call your name at that point in time when we're live. When I call your name, you're going to tell me sticks or card. Buttons. You're going to tell me sticks or cards. All right? So, meanwhile, I guess I'll take Buttons out for a quick walk. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Send your payments through PayPal. Leo, please post the PayPal. Thank you so much. Oh, Lindsay, great job. So Lindsay also has the PayPal address up there. Thank you so much for that. And yes, I am still doing private readings as well. My private readings are $150 right now. They are still discounted $50. So if you're interested in a private reading, send $150 through PayPal. Make sure your phone number's in the payment, and we'll go from there. And yes, I have openings for this evening. I have 3 openings for this evening. So if you want a personal done and you want it done this evening, I have 3 opened.